So, Samsung recently released Galaxy M42 5G and shocked everyone by pricing it very aggressively. And the price for M42 5G is 20,000 rupees for the base 6GB RAM and 128GB storage. But at 20,000 rupees, we also have Redmi Note 10 Pro Max for the base 6GB RAM and 128GB storage. So I thought, why not make a comparison video between these two guys, and let us see which one is better pick for you. So hello guys, this is your host Vishal, and in today's video we will be comparing the Redmi Note 10 Pro Max with the Galaxy M42 5G. Let's get into the video. So starting off with the design, the Galaxy M42 5G has an Infinity U display at the front and the back is polycarbonate having quad camera array. And with the Redmi Note 10 Pro Max, you get metal glass sandwich design with the front having punch hole display and the back is glass. And to be honest, if you're talking about sheer looks wise, so I hop on to with the Note 10 Pro Max. I think Note 10 Pro Max looks quite more futuristic, but looks are subjective. You might like Galaxy M42, and which is fine. But if you're someone who is making a decision in terms of looking at glass and plastic, don't do that, because eventually most of the people put cover on the smartphone. So whether it is a glass bag or polycarbonate should not matter to you much. Alright, so make your decision wisely over there. Now moving on to display. Display wise, M42 5G has 6.6 inches of 720p HD plus display, and the protection rating for M42 5G has not been out yet. And with the Redmi Note 10 Pro Max, you get 6.67 inches of 1080p FHD plus 120Hz HDR10 plus display with Gorilla Glass 5 protection. So display wise, there's no comparison over here at all. The Redmi Note 10 Pro not only offers a better display but more durable display as well. And personally, I'm really sad by the move what Samsung took over here with the M42 5G. They should have at least given 90Hz option with HDR10 plus. So display wise, Redmi Note 10 Pro Max is actually a clear winner. So now let us talk about battery. Battery wise, with Galaxy M42 5G, you get a 5000 mAh of battery with the support of 15 watt wired charging. And this is again a really sad move. I mean, I don't understand, charging 5000 mAh of battery with 15 watt charger will take you at least more than 2 hours. So this is really a stupid move by Samsung. But if you are someone who charges your phone overnight and then uses for an entire day, this thing should not matter to you much. Samsung should have given 25 watt charging with the M42 5G. On the other hand, with the Redmi Note 10 Pro Max, you get 5020 mAh of battery with 33 watt of wired charging, which Xiaomi claims that charges your phone from 0 to 100 in just 75 minutes. So to be honest, I'm not a fan of charging a phone this fast as well. I think 25 watt charging is is a sweet spot because the battery degradation at 25 watt charging is not much, and you also get a good charging speed. If you're someone who is into charging a phone really fast and you are okay with that, so Xiaomi is the right option over here. But there's one thing I need to clarify over here. If you're someone who is thinking that battery life on these two devices will be same, then you are wrong. Because battery life on the Samsung M42 5G will be more than the Xiaomi Redmi Note 10 Pro Max. Because with Xiaomi, you will get a 120Hz display, which will be a constant 120Hz display. Battery life on the Xiaomi will be less than the Samsung, but then you do get a fast charger, so it compensates for that. So it is a personal preference over here. So if you're talking about storage, both of the devices will offer 128GB as base storage, but with Samsung you can expand your storage to 1 terabyte, and with Xiaomi you can also expand your storage, but up to 512GB. Now let us talk about 5G. So 5G is only supported with Galaxy M42 5G and not with Redmi Note 10 Pro Max. So this is really a deal breaker move, because people buying this phone will at least use it for 2 or 3 years, and until that time I think that 5G will become pretty standard until that time. So M42 5G is more future proof than the Redmi Note 10 Pro Max. Now let us talk about processor. So processor wise, with Galaxy M42 5G, you will get Snapdragon 750G, which is a 8nm chipset with Adreno 619 GPU on it. And with the Redmi Note 10 Pro Max, you will get Snapdragon 732 with Adreno 618 GPU, which is also a 8nm chipset. But what I have seen lots of speed test videos on YouTube, and one thing what I have noticed is Snapdragon 750G is much faster than the 732G of the Redmi. When you see the AnTuTu scores for the 750G or Galaxy M42 5G in this case, you'll find that with M42 5G easily gives you the number like 2,82,000. And on the other hand, with Xiaomi, the numbers are like 2,42,000. So the AnTuTu scores are also much better with the Samsung's M42 than the Redmi Note 10 Pro Max. So I'll say that if you are a power user or you are a gamer, you should go with Samsung because you will get a more future-proof chipset, because 750G can easily last you up to like for next 3 years. It won't give you as much trouble as the 732 will give you, because the 732 is good for this year, but I can't say the same for the next year because Xiaomi skin is very heavy and it will only worsen the situation. Now let us talk about software. So software wise, there's no comparison over here. One UI is much better than the Xiaomi's Mi UI. One UI looks and feels like it is made for premium smartphone users, and whereas Xiaomi's Mi UI looks like a copy of iOS. It is much more user friendly and comfortable than the Xiaomi's Mi UI. And we can also say that with the M42 5G, you get a very secure full version of Samsung Knox, secure folder, and full version of Samsung Pay. So this makes M42 5G more better than the Redmi's Mi UI. And don't get me wrong, MIUI is not bad, it's just that One UI is really untouchable at this point of time. There's some YouTuber claim that One UI is better than the stock Android as well. And even if you see the Android 12 developer preview 1, lots and lots of features with the Android 12's developer preview has been taken from Samsung's One UI and TouchWiz. I don't say TouchWiz is good, but I do say that One UI is better. And even Google acknowledges that. So I will say that software wise, if you want a premium software experience, One UI is the one to go for. In this case, M42 5G is the one to go for. So yes, concluding my video, I will say that there is no overall winner in this segment. But if you're forced to choose me one smartphone, I'll go with Samsung, because you not only get more better software experience with Samsung, you get a processor which is more future-proof than the 732 found on the Xiaomi Redmi Note 10 Pro Max, and you also get a better future-proof 5G smartphone. And even the storage wise, the M42 5G will offer you more storage. But if you are someone whose day is mostly on social media and on YouTube, Redmi Note 10 Pro Max is actually a better buy for you then. Because with Redmi Note 10 Pro Max, you get a more advanced display for better content consuming experience and a faster charging if you are into that. However, the problem with Xiaomi is their flash sale. So now if you are decided to go buy a Xiaomi Redmi Note 10 Pro Max, you cannot do that because the Redmi Note 10 Pro Max is not available online or anywhere. So the only option you are left with is Samsung M42 5G. So eventually people will go on and buy M42 5G because we even don't know how the time frame when this phone will come back. So people will eventually are forced to go and buy Samsung. And the next major problem with Xiaomi is the Mi Store. There are lots of bad reviews about the Mi Store, when people are forced to pay 2,000-3,000 rupees more for the same smartphone offline. And then yesterday or the day before yesterday, I saw a video where a person has been forced to pay for the screen protection plan for the Xiaomi, which costs around 1,300-1,400 rupees. Then only he gets the phone, otherwise they were not giving the phone. So these are really something which Xiaomi needs to focus. I don't think that this is actually Xiaomi's fault. This kind of things happens all the industries. Even if you see the car industry, the car which sells the most have more service center, but the quality of service center is bad with those companies. So it is happening same with the Xiaomi. So one thing what I like to suggest you guys is, rather than bashing Xiaomi over this, I will say that we should give them a constructive criticism so that they can work on the Mi Store services and can improve for us. So yes, until the next video, wear your mask, drink your water, don't go out for unnecessary reasons. Peace out.